Well, this weekend, there's a virtual fundraiser to help preserve the Mineral Point Opera House.
The fundraiser features music from the band The Mascot Theory. Our Michael Bruno takes us behind the screens.
I grew up in Mineral Point, Wisconsin, and so a place that is near and dear to my childhood and now as a musician, the Mineral Point Opera House. All their shows have been canceled for this year, and so we were trying to figure out a way to A, put on a show, and B, help out this amazing venue just to try to raise a little bit of money to help them keep going during this. So in the end, we decided to put on a live at the Mineral Point Opera House show for nobody. So nobody in attendance except this very small, safe and socially distant crew. The band was spaced out on stage. So we just kind of put on this little show, little video. We're calling it a film performance. Recorded that. That's going to come out on August 30th at a live stream event on Facebook. And we really just wanted to have something to give back to the fans who have kind of helped us get through the year and who we miss very dearly, and just something, and this is kind of what we came up with.
Tell me a little bit more about the Mineral Point Opera House for people that don't know about that venue.
Sure. The Opera House is this amazing space. I believe it's got a balcony. It's dedicated in 1915, and they used to have a lot of vaudeville acts come through. I think at that time they had about 700 people that could fit in there, and I believe now it's probably like around 300 or 350 with the balcony. But it was used forever. When I was a kid, we used to go watch movies there all the time, or plays or whatever, and I was in a couple musicals in high school, and even before high school, I was a munchkin in The Wizard of Oz, wearing this weird pink dress. It was weird, but that was probably my first time on the stage too. But it's just this amazing space, and it's such a beautiful space with very ornate details. But it had definitely taken some wear and tear over the years. So in the last probably, I believe, 10 years or so, they've really they kicked in their fundraising efforts to finish the whole thing off, redo everything, refurbish it, and now it's just this beautiful gem of a museum piece. Yeah, it's a shame that, like other venues around, that you can't get in there to see it yet. But we want to just do what we can to keep it going, because it does mean a lot to me. So the plan is we're going to have a live on Facebook event, where myself and probably other members of the band, hopefully if it's nice out, we can all be outside, and we'll bring all the gear outside to stream from out there. So most of us will be there, and we'll be able to talk about, okay, here's the film that's coming up, here's the little album that we're going to put out with it, and we miss you all, that kind of thing. Introduce the video. We'll play the video, which probably runs about 35 minutes or so. And then after that video, if everything goes right and everything's cool, we'll try to play a few tunes live as well. It's kind of a bonus thing. So that'll be the live stream event. We're doing this whole thing to try to raise money for the Mineral Point Opera House. So we will be cueing people with little flashes on the screen, few different ways to give to them. Any money that we raise whatsoever through these virtual tip jars or whatever is going to go right to the Opera House.
And Michael joins us now live. What a beautiful venue.
It is a beautiful venue. It reminds me very much of the Stoughton Opera House.
Yeah.
A lot of small towns have opera houses from way back then.
Yeah, and I love that he's trying to pay it forward for his own hometown. That's really great.
It's a really, really generous gesture, because they have, the doors are closed and they have no shows there at all. So their whole season's been shut down. So they managed to get in there and film this 30-minute video. And then all the proceeds will go towards the upkeep and try and get, at least keep their season somewhat alive by having some money's coming in this year.
Yeah, and looking at the video, it looks very professionally made.
It is very pleasant. I believe it's Mr. John Urban, who we all know.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, he's involved with making the video. And Mascot Theory is a great group. It's really, really, really fun. And hopefully the weather will be nice, so that they'll actually do the video, and then they'll do an outdoor gig and do some of the performances live after the show.
It's supposed to be nice on Sunday.
Yeah, that's right. It's going to be great.
All right, so it's Sunday night at 8 o'clock on Facebook.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. There you go.
Yeah.
Live stream at 7 o'clock. go to the Mascot Theory Facebook page. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's Friday!
You even got Chris in on this.
And it's jazz hands. All right, guys, have a good weekend.
Have a good
Hi,
weekend.
Jim.
We miss you. We can't wait to have you back.